The Dr. Minnie's Elementary School Safety Patrol, and they are going to come and lead us in the flag salute. Please rise.
1 second. I just want to mention that I'm a Manny's kid and I was a safety patrol.
I think I make a good playground aide.
Them?
Me.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
Come on down. You wouldn't be down with this club.
No, not cafeteria, just playground.
Play kickball.
Dodgeball. Ain't these sniffly stuffer. That one kid at season 10 complained about Pinocchio. Don't want to with yelling.
Great job, guys.
We're going to just hit OK for acknowledgement. Public notice of this meeting pursuant to the Open Publics Meeting Act has been given on December 13, 2022 by the city clerk in the following manner. Posting written notice on the official bulletin board in the lobby of City Hall, providing written notice to the offices of the Daily Journal and Press of Atlantic City, and following written notice in the office of the city clerk of the city of Vineland.
It's always a pleasure to have our young people come and join us in our meeting. So I'm going to give them a few minutes just to exit the room. Thank you. Chair entertains a motion that the 2023 minutes of the pre-meeting conference and the regular meeting of March 14th and the work session of March 21 be approved as submitted.
So move.
I second.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur? Madam President, I present resolution number 2023-123, a resolution recognizing Daniel Walters upon retiring from public service effective April 1, 2023.
Chair entertains a motion that resolution number 2023-123 be adopted according to law.
So move.
I second.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
We have before us the Chief of Fire Department, Luigi Tramontana, Deputy Chief Mark Schiffalalio, and Battalion Chief Tony Saltar presenting the thin red flag and a commemoration for Danny Walters, and I will read the resolution from the City of Vineland. Whereas Danny Walters began his career with the City of Vineland on October 6, 1997, and whereas Daniel has furthered the city's mission by providing valuable public service to the Vineland community, and whereas Daniel has earned the respect and confidence of his co-workers and employer throughout his many years of service, and Whereas Daniel Walters has earned a well-deserved retirement from the City of Vineland effective April 1, 2023, ending his public service career in the fire department as a firefighter. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Mayor and City Council of Vineland extend their sincere thanks and appreciation to Daniel Walters for a career of loyal and meritorious service with best wishes for many years in health and happiness, adopted May 28, 2023. Congratulations. Head over there.
So in honor of Dan's retirement, we're going to present him with a commemorative flag and a little history on this. The thin red line is a symbol used by fire departments across the United States to show respect for firefighters injured and killed in the line of duty. There are a few theories as to how this symbol originated, but the most common being the Crimean War. In 1854, a Russian cavalry charge was met by forces of the British Empire. They gathered their courage and organized into a two-row deep firing line and pushed onward, soon causing the Russian cavalry to turn back. A reporter in the Times newspaper later described the scene, stating, "They dashed on toward that thin red streak tipped with steel." As firefighters perform their duties, they place their lives second to those they protect. They are forced to face their own fears and grasp for every ounce of courage to perform the necessary task in front of them. The thin red line represents the last ounce of courage firefighters find deep in their blood to conquer their darkest fears in order to save and protect life and property. For firefighters, their friends, and family, the thin red line flag is full of meaning, one that we only know because of 100 years of blood, sweat, and tears. Today, we are presenting Daniel Walters with this flag as our expression of appreciation from the City of Vineland and the Vineland Fire Department for his 25 years of service, bravery, and commitment. Thank you. Congratulations, Dan.
Okay, I'm not going to take up much time. I'm not much of a talker. But I do need to thank most of the people in this room, especially my wife and my son, for them sacrificing themselves. So, my mom and dad, they've always been there. So, the chief and the director and the deputy for allowing me to continue to broaden my horizons and continue to serve not only and represent the city of Vineland, but also the state of New Jersey as part of New Jersey Task Force 1, always giving me the time to do it. I appreciate that. The guys on my platoon for picking up the slack when I'm not there. Every one of them, I love them. I'm going to miss them. And all my union brothers, the rest of the Station 6, both the rank and the file. I've worked with just about everybody that's been there, and I appreciate you guys coming out, and thank you very much for making my career what it is. Thank you.
We'll open up the public portion of the meeting. And public comment provides an opportunity for members of the public to inform the governing body about their views. The governing body prescribes the City Council's bylaws and the New Jersey statutes on open public meetings when engaging during public comment. As such, each individual shall have a 5-minute time limit to comment. He or she cannot yield time to another individual. He or she may only approach the podium once during public comment for any one topic. Vulgar, offensive language is prohibited, and City Council will not engage in dialogue with the public during this time. The government body maintains model courtesy and respect and requires the members of the public to do the same.
And at this time, is there anyone in the public who wishes to be heard? Please come to the podium. No one?
None? Okay. Madam President, I present ordinance number 2023-12, an ordinance to release, vacate, and extinguish any and all public rights in and to the unimproved extension of Liberty Avenue right-of-way, which is ready for a continued public hearing.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-12 be taken up for a continued public hearing and open to the public for discussion.
So move.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes. Is there anyone in the audience who wishes to be heard on ordinance number 2023-12? No one? Chair entertains a motion that the public hearing on ordinance number 2023-12 be continued to Tuesday, April 11th, 2023 at 6:30 p.m.
So move.
Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas? Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
I present ordinance number 2023-13, an ordinance to release, vacate, and extinguish any and all public rights in and to the unimproved extension of Cornell Street right-of-way, which is ready for a continued public hearing.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-13 be taken up for a continued public hearing and open to the public for discussion.
So move.
Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Is there anyone in the public who wishes to be heard on ordinance number 2023-13? No one? Chair entertains a motion that the public hearing on ordinance number 2023-13 be continued on to Tuesday, April 11th, 2023 at 6:30 p.m.
So move.
Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
I present ordinance number 2023-21. Ordinance authorizing the purchase of Block 3402, Lot 39 for $500,000 even from Cumberland Recycling, which is ready for a public hearing.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-21 be taken up for a public hearing and open to the public for discussion.
So move.
Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Is there anyone in the audience who wishes to be heard on ordinance number 2023-21? No one? Chair entertains a motion that the public hearing on ordinance number 2023-21 be closed.
So move.
Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas? Dr. Arthur?
Yes. Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-21 be taken up for second and final reading and adopted according to law.
So move.
Second.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2023-21. Ordinance authorizing the purchase of Block 3402, Lot 39 for $500,000 even from Cumberland Recycling. With a vote of 5 yeas, this ordinance is hereby adopted.
Mr. Franchetta, please submit ordinance number 2023-21 to the mayor for his approval or disapproval.
Yes.
Thank you.
I present ordinance number 2023-22. Bond ordinance providing for improvements to various roads and related drainage and sidewalk improvements in and by the city of Vineland in the county of Cumberland, New Jersey, appropriating $5 million therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $4,750,000 even, bonds or notes of the city to finance part of the cost thereof, which is ready for a public hearing.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-22 be taken up for a public hearing and open to the public for discussion.
So move.
Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes. Is there anyone in the audience who wishes to be heard on ordinance number 2023-22? No one? Chair entertains a motion that the public hearing on ordinance number 2023-22 be closed.
So moved.
Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Vargas? Dr. Arthur?
Yes. Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-22 be taken up for second and final reading and adopted according to law.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2023-22, bond ordinance providing for improvements to various roads and related drainage and sidewalk improvements in and by the city of Vineland in the county of Cumberland, New Jersey, appropriating $5 million therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $4,750,000 even bonds or notes to the city to finance part of the cost thereof. With a vote of 5 yeas, this ordinance is hereby adopted.
Mr. Franchetta, please submit ordinance number 2023-22 to the mayor for his approval or disapproval.
Yes. Present ordinance number 2023-23. Bond ordinance providing for various capital improvements in and by the city of Vineland in the county of Cumberland, New Jersey, appropriating $6,380,000 even, therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $6,061,000 even bonds or notes of the city to finance part of the cost thereof, which is ready for a public hearing.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-23 be taken up for a public hearing and open to the public for discussion.
So moved.
Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes. Is there anyone in the audience who wishes to be heard on ordinance number 2023-23? No one? Chair entertains a motion that the public hearing on ordinance number 2023-23 be closed.
So moved.
Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes. Entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-23 be taken up for second and final reading and adopted according to law.
So moved.
I second.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur? Ordinance number 2023-23, bond ordinance providing for various capital improvements in and by the city of Vineland in the county of Cumberland, New Jersey, appropriating $6,380,000 even, therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $6,061,000 even bonds or notes of the city to finance part of the cost thereof. With a vote of 5 yeas, this ordinance is hereby adopted.
Mr. Franchetta, please submit ordinance number 2023-23 to the mayor for his approval or disapproval.
Yes.
Thank you.
Madam President, I present ordinance number 2023-24, which is ready for a first reading.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-24 be taken up for the first reading.
So moved.
Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2023-24. An ordinance to amend and supplement ordinance number 8, which established the classification and compensation plans for the City of Vineland Director Recreation Community Center.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-24 be passed for first reading and that a public hearing be held on Tuesday, April 11, 2023 at 6:30 p.m.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
I present ordinance number 2023-25, which is ready for a first reading.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-25 be taken up for the first reading.
So moved.
Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2023-25. Ordinance amending Ordinance 86-38 as amended, Chapter 425 of the Code of the City of Vineland entitled Land Use and the City of Vineland Zone Map to correct a drafting error thereon.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-25 be passed for the first reading and that a public hearing be held on Tuesday, April 11th, 2023 at 6:30 p.m.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Vargas? Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Present ordinance number 2023-26, which is ready for a first reading.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-26 be taken up for the first reading.
So moved. Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2023-26. Ordinance amending Ordinance 86-38 as amended, Chapter 425 of the Code of the City of Vineland entitled Land Use in accordance with Resolution 6562 of the Planning Board of the City of Vineland.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-26 be passed for the first reading and a public hearing be held on Tuesday, April 11th, 2023 at 6:30 p.m.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Present ordinance number 2023-27, which is ready for a first reading.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-27 be taken up for the first reading.
So moved. Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2023-27. Ordinance adopting the Oak Road redevelopment plan consistent with Resolution 6565 of the Planning Board of the City of Vineland.
Entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-27 be passed for the first reading and that a public hearing be held on Tuesday, April 11th, 2023 at 6:30 p.m.
So moved. Second.
Is there any
Sorry.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Following items are to be considered in the consent agenda. Resolution 2023-124. Resolution amending Resolution number 2023-81 and ratifying the sale of 1544 Mays Landing Road, Block 7701, Lot 33 to LJR Real Estate for $65,000 even. Resolution number 2023-125. Resolution accepting the donation of a 2002 C3500 GMC truck from the Vineland Board of Education for use by the City of Vineland. Resolution number 2023-126. A resolution authorizing the issuance of an amendatory supplemental change order number 1 to contract number C22-0134, purchase order number 22-07538, issued to Charles Marandino, LLC, Milmay, New Jersey, in the amount of $74,560.81. Resolution number 2023-127. A resolution authorizing a contract award to a state contract vendor, Dell, Round Rock, Texas, for computer upgrades and equipment in the amount not to exceed $32,787.64. Resolution number 2023-128. A resolution authorizing a contract award to a state contract vendor, RF Design and Integration Incorporated, Philadelphia, PA, for annual citywide radio maintenance. Resolution number 2023-129. A resolution authorizing a contract award to a state contract vendor, Dell, Round Rock, Texas, for the purchase of computer equipment and monitors in the amount not to exceed $31,695.84. Resolution number 2023-130. A resolution approving charge against various land for land clearance and authorizing said charge to become a lien upon such land and to be added to and become a part of the taxes to be assessed and levied upon such land. Resolution number 2023-131. A resolution authorizing the cancellation of taxes for the calendar year 2022 and the calendar year 2023 for the reason recommended by the City of Vineland tax collector. Resolution number 2023-132. A resolution authorizing and directing the refund of taxes. Resolution number 2023-133. A resolution providing and authorizing the payment of bills and demands against the City of Vineland. Resolution number 2023-134, a resolution authorizing the issuance of original, renewal, and transfer taxicab licenses for the year 2023. Resolution number 2023-135, a resolution authorizing the issuance of an amendatory supplemental change order number 1 in the amount of $36,325 even to a professional services contract number C22-0053, purchase order number 2022-02122, issued to Manders, Marigi, Portenden, and Farrell Architects LLC, Vineland, New Jersey. Resolution number 2023-136, a resolution making temporary emergency appropriations for the calendar year 2023, pending final adoption of the calendar year 2023 budget. Resolution number 2023-137, a resolution providing for the transfer of certain calendar year 2022 reserve budget appropriation balances. Resolution number 2023-138, a resolution authorizing a contract award to a state contract vendor, Cascade Engineering Incorporated, Grand Rapids, Michigan, for the purchase of 96-gallon recycling carts for Vineland residents in an amount not to exceed $18,493 even. Have a communication from Mayor Anthony R. Finucci appointing Terry Giordano as municipal court judge to fill an unexpired term commencing immediately and continuing until November 22, 2023, and thereafter until reappointed or replaced, and request such to be received and filed. I have a resolution 2023-139, a resolution ratifying and confirming the appointment of Terry Giordano, Esquire, as judge of the municipal court to fill the unexpired term of Judge Demetrica Todd Ruiz. I have the following various reports from the tax department from the month of February 2023.
Chair entertains a motion to approve all items on the consent agenda.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes. And at this time, are there any comments from council?
I do. Just to let the community and my colleagues know that March is actually American Red Cross Month. And those of you who don't know, Red Cross is the second most recognizable symbol in the world. The first, take a guess. Coca-Cola. Yeah, we still haven't beaten them yet. Well, yeah, that would be like with manure. So just so you know, American Red Cross, they provide humanitarian relief, blood, and health and safety. So I just want, as a health and safety instructor trainer and a government disaster liaison, I just want to salute my brothers and sisters of American Red Cross for their service, because the majority of the work comes from volunteers. And that's it. Thank you.
Acosta?
I just want to thank again the Manny's kids. They reminded me of my childhood when I was a Manny's kid in a safety patrol. Thank you for your participation today.
Do you still have your safety patrol belt?
I still does.
Do you still have your safety patrol belt?
No, I had to turn that back in. Also safety patrol in Reber.
Enter?
Yeah.
Councilman Vargas?
I'd like to again congratulate Daniel Walters on his retirement from public service. Enjoy your retirement, it's well deserved.
Councilman Spinelli?
Reiterate what Al said. Hope Dan has a healthy and safe retirement. Well deserved by our firefighters as well. David, you got a couple ailments, but you don't have dementia because you can remember being in many school. So you're doing okay. Do not have dementia or Alzheimer's yet.
No, I remember Manny's. It was funny. I remember the day that it burned down.
Yep.
It burned down late at night, and I was coming home with my father around 2 o'clock in the morning, and that school was totally engulfed. It was one of the biggest fires in Vineland. That was a brick building, and it still burned down to the ground.
Landis Theater is continuing to put shows on twice a week, plus their upstairs nights are 5 or 6 nights a week of entertainment in the club upstairs, Casey Ray's, and the restaurant is open downstairs as well for dinner. Car show coming up, Easter parade and Easter egg hunt coming up on April 1st. So a lot of things going on. And we have the statue for
No.
Mother's Day.
There's a few more things being added that needs to be added. No, just some other things besides that.
That's it.
Also want to thank Dr. Many's students for coming to lead us in the flag salute, and also congratulations to Mr. Walters on his retirement.
I got one more thing, Doc.
Nope. Use your 5 minutes.
Go ahead.
Congratulations to Mr. Ruger and Mike Trout and Tiger Woods. They made an announcement, probably the biggest thing that's happened in Vineland with their golf course. And we'll have it open, they hope, by 2025. It should be a destination to bring a lot of work, a lot of jobs, and a lot of outside money into the community, which will help Vineland and Cumberland County itself. So we wish them the best of luck in the future.
I just want to add to that that was the lead story at the news for ABC today, Action News.
Action News called me. I missed their call. I was busy working.
Thank you.
No, I just saw it.
Just a couple of other events that are coming up. The LSA, the Land and Storage Authority, is doing a field day on April 15th. And the Green Team is planning a Green Team Fair again at the high school on June the 3rd, which is the first Saturday, I believe, in June. Wanted to let you all know about those two. Further, Chair entertains a motion to adjourn the regular session.
So moved.
Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli?
Yes?
Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes. Thank you. Have a good night, everyone.